Hi, I'm Brian Davis and welcome to another edition of My GoPro and Paralenz Journey. Well, the Paralenz Vaquita still isn't here. It's rapidly becoming a bit of a disaster. Paralenz have even stopped communicating when they will deliver the new Vaquita. So I find that a bit worrying, and I probably will be making if I don't hear anything in the next couple of weeks, I'll be making a separate video on my journey with the Paralenz Vaquita, and it's still not here. I am, to say the least, worried now that the company may be in some financial problems. They were a Kickstarter company, and I had a bad experience with an underwater drone where a similar thing happened. The investors pulled the plug because, you know, all these young techies who are going to deliver the world to investors didn't deliver. But as I say, that's a separate video. The purpose of this video this week is my good friend Matthias Lebo, in conjunction with Critter Hunter, released a video a while back called 5 tips for shooting macro underwater, and tip number 1 was using a tripod. So you know I'm a beginner, you know this is a journey. I try things and I see if they work, and I'm always trying to do it cost effectively. There, tip number 1, and here it is.
My number 1 tip is to get a tripod. When I first started filming, I just could not get smooth shots. It was just really frustrating. Even when I could focus and get a great subject, getting that steady shot was really hard. When you're in macro, you're zoomed in on a really tiny critter, little tiny details, and every little shake is visible. Even if you think you have amazing buoyancy, if you're holding a GoPro or a little camera, you can see every little shake of the screen, you know? So when I got a tripod, it changed my life.
Thank you, Justin, and I could not agree more. A tripod is definitely the most important addition that you can make to your underwater camera kit to be able to get proper and really good macro shots filming underwater.
So I looked at tripods online, and just to get the base, I think from Backscatter was around just over $200 US. I looked at FlexArm in Italy, they were €85, and that's without the legs. With Backscatter, adding the legs was something like $200 to $500, and I didn't look hard enough on the FlexArm website, but again, they would have been at least €100, I guess, to add legs. So you're looking to have a basic tripod setup, a minimum of around $200, $250 US, probably going up to around $700. And for me, that's just downright scandalous. I mean, look at the Backscatter and the FlexArm tripod base, one just over 200, one at €85. There's nothing to it. And as you know, I made my own base for mounting 2 GoPros on my camera. So I got thinking about this. How can I make a tripod and will it work? So this is where we are. So you can see here, that's my base. And what I've done, I've put on 3 of these onto my plate. 1, 2, 3. So that gives me something to work off on the base. So that's, you know, something similar to that is over $200 from Backscatter, €85, but you do get a handle from FlexArm. So what did these cost me? I think I got 6 of them delivered for under $15. I'll just put the exact amount up now. You can see the screenshot. So I got, was it 6 or was it 4? Anyway, it's 6 or 4. So that means I then had something to work with. I then bought some arms, and you can see these are just 6-inch arms, right? I got these, I bought them from the UK on eBay because I found that was a better deal than what I could find on AliExpress. So these came from AliExpress, as you saw, and I could get 2 of these with the clamp. So yeah, I'd have to buy 4, but guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for my video light. So great deal, £30. So for under I guess, $60 or less, I made my tripod, which I think is brilliant, because it's a ready-to-use tripod. So all I do is move these around. Right, there we go. And there you see, we've got the tripod set up. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it because I think it's going to work really well underwater. $60 and I'm on it. And you can see I've got my two GoPros. I've got the one with the backscatter macro and the one with the flip 7 and macro lens, which I like very, very much so far. There are tests coming out on these when I've got some reasonable footage. So now that I've sort of made my tripod, we'll take it diving and see how it performs. Here you can see I've set the tripod up. I found a pipefish on 3 rocks. I'm going to have to apologise because I didn't get it in focus, and the reason for that is I can hardly see close up and I'm waiting for a prescription mask. But you can see how I've got the tripod set up, how stable it is, and I've used my Fusion 1500 to provide a bit of lighting, and yeah, what a great shot. I just wish I'd got it in focus, but as I see on the back screen of my GoPro, until I get this prescription mask, I'm guessing. But it worked very well with this moray. Here I was using the Polar Pro close-up, and another lens I like. I've said before, they call it a macro. It's not, it's a close-up. And I could go away from the moray and we just filmed what he was getting up to. And there you see, he wasn't being annoyed by divers or anyone, so he could just, I think he was hunting, and he was just looking in there to see if there's any food. Here's another shot of how the tripod is there. I'm filming him now, of course, from above. Now here's my scratching turtle. On my 3 rocks video I thought he was actually trapped when I came up, but no, he was just using this coral head for a good old scratch. And again, you'll see some footage just now and coming up where I just left the camera on the tripod so we didn't disturb him, so he could continue to have a nice scratch and not be worried by our presence. He is a green turtle. You can see the 2 prefrontal scales which indicate that, but he hasn't got a care in the world, and he's not bothered by the tripod. And amazing, really, really good. Now here, my dive buddy Carlos found, and you can just see it, I'm sorry I didn't have enough light to light it up, this turtle just there underneath the coral head. And again, I couldn't have got this type of shot without the tripod. If I had good enough lighting to place, it would have been exceptional. And here we are. This is my favorite things to do. I'm using the macro again. Once again, I've got it out of focus because I couldn't see on the back screen. But there you go. We got gobies and pistol shrimp. Well, there you go. It performed brilliantly. You can see the shots. Okay, I know some of the shots aren't exactly in the center of the frame and that, but you know, I'm still learning. Plus, I need glasses. And on the GoPros, the screens are so small, and I'm still waiting for my new prescription mask. So I'm just, when I set it up, I'm basically just guessing where the center is, because I can't see clearly what's on the screen. But that will change when my new dive site prescription mask, which has cost a fortune, but it's going to be worth it, comes. So yeah, make your own tripod. It's easy. You can look back on my videos before, you'll see how I made the aluminium plate. And you know, if you've got no engineering skills, I'm sure you know a mechanic or someone who works in an industry that can help you out with this. It's not really difficult. It's just drilling and bolting, or drilling and tapping. I mean, most people can cope with that. But for under 60 bucks, I tell you, what a great tripod setup. Here you can see how nicely the tripod folds away for you to go diving. I'm hoping to see what Mateus and Critter Hunter say, because I'm doing this on a budget. My name's Brian Davis. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.